So hello everybody, welcome to another video of ATT aka Atleti Transfer Talk. And in this video we're gonna talk about some recent transfer developments and what has been happening and what is gonna happen next. Let's see. Okay, so the first news or the rumor we're gonna talk about is the transfer of Conor Gallagher to Atletico. I think if it has been reported by Fabrizio Romano and other journalists as well, and there are some concrete proof that this might happen. And it was being rumored for past 1 month, and I thought maybe it could happen. If it happens, it's really good. So from what it looks like, it's very high likely that he's gonna come to us if he's gonna leave Chelsea. Talking about Conor Gallagher, I would like to say this thing. I've seen a lot of Chelsea matches from previous season, and I would like to say that he was Chelsea's best player of the season after Cole Palmer. Maybe at some point of time, he was even more important than Cole Palmer at a lot of situations. He has helped his team got through a lot of miserable times, getting them wins, getting them draws from losing situations, scoring crucial goals and providing crucial assists. Not only that, the work rate he provided for them was really out of this world. Trust me, he was definitely one of the best players to play for Chelsea in previous season. He captained them in a lot of matches. He showed his leadership skills. A lot of time he stepped up for them. And if a player like him comes for our side as a position for DM, CM, or even AM, like attacking midfielder, center midfield, or defensive midfield, he can play in all three of them. He has shown he can produce results in all three of these positions. So it'll be really great if he comes for a team and he'll fill up for that DM position. He'll give us some really great defensive work rate. Plus, he'll also be giving us some really good attacking work rate as well. Because of whatever I've seen and from what I've heard, I think Chelsea was initially asking for 50 million, but given the fact that he's an academy product, whatever they're gonna sell him for, he's gonna be a pure profit for the owners. So it looks like our first bid was 30 million. I mean, come on, man, that was the joke. Now it's like 33 million plus add-ons. I think it'll up a bit, because Chelsea will also would like it to be a bit more lucrative. So I think it'll probably around 37, 36 million with some add-ons. I think which will be still a steal for a guy like Gallagher, because the kind of season he had in the previous window, it was amazing. And from Gallagher's point of view, it's kind of sad that he gave everything to Chelsea. He believed in every move which Chelsea did for him, whether you talk about sending him for loans for 2-3 seasons, even in loan with Crystal Palace, he was playing as an attacking midfielder. He was really good at that role. Then after his complete previous season with Chelsea, where he was one of the best players, and they want to sell him. It's the board's decision, but for him, I think it's sad because I think he would have been to Chelsea what Koke is for us. I'm being honest, and I really hope a player like him, a player like Gallagher, if he comes for Atletico, he'll be a perfect replacement for Koke. Trust me. I think Koke he's gonna be 32. He's 32 and he's gonna be 33 next year. Of course, he'll definitely gonna end his career with us only. That's for sure, because every time whenever he extends, he accepts a pay cut. I love him, man. I mean, every single Atletico fan love Koke, and I hope even Gallagher gets that position. Let's hope, given the fact that his boyhood club don't want to keep him and they're ready to sell him. So let's hope we are the team with whom he's willing to play. He's willing to give his all, which I think he will, because the kind of player and the kind of personality he is. I love him, man. I love Gallagher as a player, and I hope he comes for us. So the second news is after the fiasco of a transfer which we had with Artem Dovbyk, and I mean the second disappointment in terms of a transfer which we had after Rodrigo Gomes, the Artem Dovbyk circus. I think now Atletico is looking for another striker, which is of course Alexander Sørloth from Villarreal. Personally, I do like Sørloth, but I don't see him to be a long-term prospect. He's more of a short-term prospect who will probably play for us for 2 seasons at max. I think this season and next, if he comes to us, because I think that'll be more. 2 seasons will be more than enough time for players for our own homegrown strikers like Samu Marodion, and of course for Carlos Martin. Though I think Chelsea are kind of behind. They want Samu. I don't know why Chelsea want him. I think they have half of the footballers on this planet on their squad, but they still are looking for Samu. I think he shouldn't go there. I think his talent would be wasted there. And I think as I said, let's not get off topic and let us talk about Sørloth himself. So I mean, Sørloth, I really liked his game in previous season. It was kind of like a breakout season for him because after playing for a lot of time, a lot of clubs, this was the season, where I think people started noticing him, given the fact, especially his 4 goals he scored against Real Madrid. That was, I think, that Bernabeu, which is really amazing. And I think a player scoring great goals against Real Madrid is something Atletico would love to see. Anybody at Atletico would love to see that, of course. And so, but Sørloth, the biggest demerit of getting Sørloth would be his age. He's 29, or maybe he's gonna be 29 soon this year. So definitely, he's, as I said earlier, he's not a long term. He's a short term prospect. His he First of all, this would be a gamble, and he has to perform when he gets to our team. Some people really don't like his style of play and other things. I think he's really good when it comes to physicality. I mean, he's tall as hell. He's a teammate of Erling Haaland. He's not Norway player, but I think as a player, I think he has to score goals. Like previous season, Murata gave us 15 goals, in which he missed a lot of chances. If he's able to provide 20 goals, like in both the season, if he's able to provide more than 38 goals combined, I think that'd be more than enough from his side. In terms of league, I'm saying, I think overall he has to score 25 goals both the seasons. That's a bare minimum, man. I think if you really want to be here, I think, and like in terms of asking price, I think that it was 39 million. I think it's a bit like he's a bit costly given his age and the experience he has. He hasn't played a lot. I don't think he has played Champions League matches, maybe one or two. He wasn't really successful at clubs like Leipzig, Crystal Palace. He did contributed to Real Sociedad, but still, I think his breakout season definitely was his biggest one. So let's see if this materialized, this transfer. I don't mind having him in the team, but I would still say that it's a kind of a gamble. But I think he should be in our second in terms of priority for our team. If we are not able to get any other player, I mean, of course, Alvarez is really difficult to get from City, and he's a bit overpriced. But I think he's worth it, that money, because he can be a long-term prospect and of course the Griezmann replacement. But like if we are not able to get any player, then I would like to go for Sørloth in terms of forward. And yeah, that's all it is. And I think let's see what happens next. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, man, till end. I really appreciate you all. I mean, I hope you like it. Subscribe for more. Like, share my video, support me. Like through subscribing only. So yeah, I mean, it was pleasure making this video talking about these things, and let's hope we get some good news in next near future, in next few weeks, in terms of transfer for our clubs after the debacle in terms of hijack which has been happening in this transfer window for us, which is really important for us. Let's see, man. I think thanks for watching again. Hope you like it. Subscribe for more. Like, share, and goodbye.